We'll now be in Chapter 14, Decision Analysis. Read through the handout in detail through Example 1. We'll go through Example 1 together and hopefully make more sense of the topics from above. So Chapter 14, we're going to be making decision trees to help us make a decision. So unlike the previous chapters, we built models in Excel and used Solver to help us make the best decision. Now we're going to be using decision trees. We can do these two ways, by hand on paper, or we can use Excel. Either way is fine. This first one I'm going to show on paper. We always start these with a square. A square is a decision node. So we make a decision at each square. Right off the bat, I have three decisions I could make. I could open a small shop, a medium shop, or no shop at all. So those are my three decisions coming out of this square decision node. If I open no shop, then I'm finished with it. So I'm going to draw a vertical line at the end of this branch to indicate that it's finished. It costs nothing to open the shop, and I'm going to total up all my monetary values along this branch at the end, which is just 0. If I open a medium shop, then an event will happen. These circles represent event nodes when events take place with probability or with uncertainty. The three events that could happen after I open a medium shop are, it could be a good market, an average market, or a bad market. The probabilities for each of these I'm going to put above the branch. So a good market, there's a chance of 20% that will happen. 50% of the time is an average market, and 30% of the time is a bad market. Then I'll fill in the monetary values for each of those events. If it's a good market, the problem tells us that I'll make $100,000. For an average market, $35,000. And for a bad market, I lose $60,000. Then we're finished with this, so I'm going to draw this vertical line at the end of the branch, indicating that we're finished. And then we total up the monetary values along the entire branch. In this case, we just have the 1 at the end. But I'm still going to put it here, indicating I've totaled up the branch, it's finished, 60,000. The final monetary value for opening a medium shop with an average market is 35,000. Now I'll go ahead and finish up my small shop. After I make that decision, an event could happen. The same three events happen if I open a small shop: good, average, or bad market. I'm going to fill in the probabilities and the monetary values. The probabilities are still the same. A good market occurs 20% of the time, average market 50%, and a bad market 30%. Notice that the probabilities on the event branches must sum up to 1. And then the monetary values. For a small shop on a good market is 75,000, average market 25,000, bad market I lose 40,000. Branches are done, so I put those little vertical bars to indicate they're finished, and then I total up the monetary values. Once we're finished with these branches, we next calculate the expected monetary value of each decision, or EMV. I do this by rolling back on my tree, as the handout says. Every circle or every event node will have an EMV, an expected monetary value. The way we calculate this, we take the final monetary outcome of a path, 75,000, and then we multiply it times its probability. So for this first one, I take 75,000 times 0.2, then I add it to the next final monetary value outcome of a branch, weighted by its probability. So plus the 25,000 times 0.5, weighted by its probability, plus the last monetary value, weighted by its probability. So the minus 40,000 times 0.3. Okay, so do that math together, we get 15,500. This is the EMV, or the expected monetary value of opening a small shop. So I'm going to write the EMV next to the event node. I want to calculate the EMV also for opening a medium shop. So what's the expected monetary value of opening a medium shop? I do it the same way. I take 100,000 times the 0.2 plus the 35,000 times 0.5 plus minus 60,000 times 0.3. That gives me an EMV of 19,500. The EMV for opening no shop is just 0, we know with certainty. So now at this decision node, I want to make a decision. I'll base my decision on the best EMV. Here I want to maximize my profit, my expected profit. So the decision with the best expected profit is to open a medium shop with 19,500. So I indicate decision 2 is the best, and I should expect a profit of 19,500.